Why, hello, everybody. Welcome to week 12 here in Fundamentals of Criminal Law. We're at the end of the week, we'll be three-quarters of the way through the course. So let's keep it going. Everybody's doing fairly well and getting everything in. I say fairly well. I do want to mention I did have two students who did not get their case reviews in. They're due, they're past due now. Make sure you get those in. I hadn't graded them. I looked at a couple of them just briefly. The ones I all looked at were all from the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, so that was good. Because that's usually the issue I have is people grab cases from the wrong court, and we're looking for Texas material as a reason it's important to get the Texas case law. Okay, let me get out of the way. We'll talk about what we've got going on this week. So this week we're going to be looking at the Offenses Against Properties, chapters 33 through 35A in the Title 7 of the Texas Penal Code. Be sure to read that chapter in the Penal Code, watch the weekly video, and then take the quiz, making sure you make at least a 100. Okay, you can make at least a 70, preferably a 100, because you got your third exam this week, and some of those questions will be on the exam. You will also need to complete the original post to discussion number 12 and your follow-up post to discussion number 11. Preferably, if you can, complete the follow-up post to discussion number 12 also before you take the third exam. Now let's talk about the exam real quick. If you did really well on the first two exams, do the same thing. If not, let's spend a little bit more time in studying, looking at the review. Go back. You can retake all the quizzes that you want. That may help you. You don't have to worry about getting a lower score in the quiz. If you retake it, you had 100, and you retake it, and you missed a question, you're not going to lose any points. So you can take them as many times as you want. And some of those questions are going to be on the test verbatim. Just remember that. So the one last thing I want to go over with you, just mention to you, is registration for next semester is opening up this week on I believe it's Thursday, the 10th, November 10th, whatever day of the week that is. Just kind of list the courses that we're going to be offering in the spring. I've got two internships. You can only take one. But I've got the two internships offered. If you're in the AAS degree plan and you're not going to the police academy, you will need to do an internship. You need to get with me now if you plan on taking this in January, because we do need to get with an agency to get you into the internship. Now, if you're a working police officer or working in the criminal justice field, in any other criminal justice program, we can do the internship through your particular agency, but still get with me so we can kind of work things out. For the online classes, the two online classes I'm going to be offering this semester are Introduction to Criminal Justice and Court Systems and Practices. If you like taking the course on the online version, those two courses are going to be very similar. Instead of a case review, you'll have a research paper in the Introduction to Criminal Justice class. In the court system, you'll have a court observation paper where you'll attend a court somewhere, and you'll attend court for at least 2 hours. You'll write about the court and what you observed and things of that nature. I think most people learn something from it, and particularly people that haven't been to court. My face-to-face class this semester, I had, of the 6 students in the class, 2 of them attended murder trials, and 1 of them attended an aggravated assault trial that were rather interesting cases. So, it can be. Sometimes they're not so interesting, but in those 2 cases, they were very interesting. One of them was a headline case in Houston, that had been in the news quite a bit. As far as the face-to-face classes, starting on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m., we've got the juvenile justice system. And then at 9:30, we've got a class you don't need because it's fundamentals of criminal law, and you're all taking that right now. Then Tuesday afternoons, we've got the correctional systems course. And then Monday and Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m., we've got criminal investigation. That's one of my favorite courses. learn all aspects of criminal investigation. We learn some crime scene processing. You don't have a research paper in that class. What you do is you process a crime scene, then you write a report on the crime scene, and instead of getting up and presenting it to the class, you go to moot court, where you get to face the defense attorney, also known as the chief of police here on campus, who was spent years testifying when he worked for Galveston PD. So it's fun. I think you'd find it very enjoyable. The systems and practices classes is offered on Mondays and Wednesdays at 9:30 a.m. And then Monday afternoon, we've got legal aspects of law enforcement, kind of a case law class. So you got the actual codified law in this class, and the case law is more how the courts allow you to do things. Well, that's the courses are available. If you're not sure what to take, send me an email. Let me know that you'd like to know what to take. I will prepare something and I'll get back with you. We can have a virtual meeting. I can do it by email. We'll just, whichever works out best for you. But please let me know and we can, get things figured out for you. That's all I've got for you this week. Please study for those exams and good luck on the exam. I'll talk to you next week.